So I want to talk about something that not many business people in the industry, in their online business or entrepreneurial field, don't really talk about. And that is their character and their personality and how it has to do with running a business and leading a team. First, I have to say that I am an introvert, and perhaps if you are an introvert too, you can resonate with many of the things I'll discuss in this video. I want to tell you a bit of a backstory of, I guess, how this online business came about for me and how I started it. It all stemmed back when I was a kid. And I didn't realize that at first, but I was a really, really shy kid. I was the one in class who would never put their hand up to answer the teacher's questions. And I would never be the one to go and make friends or to go and talk about a subject in a group of people, a group of friends. And I was just mainly the one just standing there and listening, analyzing and observing, as opposed to talking and sharing my 2 cents or my input. But the funny story is that when I was at home in my environment where I was comfortable in, I was the naughtiest kid you can think of. I was swinging on door handles like a monkey. These are things that my mum still talks about to today, and something that she tells stories about to my wife. In relation to business and how I came about from there, perhaps you can resonate with this. You're shy and you're not usually the one to approach someone in a scenario like a networking event or a conference, and you want to get to meet them. And this fear stops you really from approaching these people at conferences, seminars. And it did for many years for me too when I was at business events. But good news is all these things can be learned, and it's not something that's just stuck with you. So going back to the subject of my story, how I started my online business is that I like working from home. I like being at home. I like the feel. I like having all my stuff at home. And it's just something, I guess, a bit of a comfort zone for me. But I'll talk about comfort zones in this video later on. I guess introverts, I can speak for introverts as well. We gain energy. We love solitude. We get our energies just being on our own. And so when I was put in a place of, working for someone, my last job was actually working at a supermarket, which wasn't bad. That was probably the first and last job that I had. I never worked a 9 to 5 in an office. One of the pains for me and the motivation for me to start an online business was that I wanted to be able to work for myself. I wanted to live on my own terms. I wanted to make my own rules in life. And again, this stems back from my personality of just being a homebody. I love being at home, and I wanted the convenience of just waking up when I wanted. So I gave myself kind of an ultimatum. I could either go and keep studying and go to university to eventually find a higher paying job, or to go and pursue my own dreams of working, I guess, for myself. And the choice was really easy for me. I wanted to just start something online. I didn't know what I wanted to start, but I just had this burning desire to go and work for myself. And that's when I began my journey of being an online entrepreneur. I searched literally how to make money online, and from there progressed to all sorts of types of business models, from selling things on eBay to doing arbitrage to buying and selling physical goods. And now where my business sits is that I sell ebooks and digital products and courses, and I have my own online membership site. Now that's all sort of running on its own. I've got more time to do these videos and teach others what I know, my lessons and the failures that I've gone through in this journey. So with that deep desire to go and pursue my own dreams, nothing else really mattered. I got really negative comments. I was criticized. My mum totally didn't support what I was doing, especially being raised as in an Asian family. Your family expect you to go and study really hard and become a doctor or engineer of some sort. But that really wasn't the path I wanted to take. As introverts as well, we are good listeners. We are good analyzers and observers. We tend to kind of step back and just listen when we are in a group environment. And when we are just with, let's say, a best friend and we want to have some deep and meaningful conversation, we tend to be the ones who just listen. However, we do have our drawbacks, and that is that we tend to stick with our comfort zones, and we don't want to go out of our comfort zones, and especially in social environments. And that really can hinder and stagnate our growth in terms of being a leader, being a business owner. So therefore, we kind of need to take some characteristics of extroverts. Leadership skills are important when you're running a business because most of the time you will build and grow a team. Therefore, you need to be the one to lead a team. It really does come down to just doing it, getting out of your comfort zone, practicing, and making a conscious effort to do things that you regularly wouldn't. I'm generally a cruiser when it comes to running my online business. I just kind of like, once I hit a certain target, I kind of just stay there. I'm not, I'd say, a hustling type where I'd like to grind and work and grow the business to a substantial amount. So I would say introverts can definitely become leaders in any field they choose. It all does come down to your values, your mission, and your vision as well. When your team and people surrounding you, and I guess your followers, know what your vision and values are, they want to go and hop on that and also follow you and support you in your journey. So I guess to wrap up this video, I'm not saying to change yourself entirely. You are unique. Your stories and your personality, whatever weirdness you have, that's what makes you unique. And that's why people will follow you. Take on some characteristics of extroverts because that is going to help you grow in your business, in your life. So don't let your personality and your characteristics stop you from doing what you want to do. Self-growth is so important in any field. Now, over to you. I'd love to know whether your character, whether you're an introvert or extrovert, has kind of stopped you and it's been a struggle for you to go and get yourself out there and to pursue your dreams. Leave your comments below. I'll read all the comments and I'd love to hear from you. Anyway, if you like this video, hit that like button and subscribe to this channel. Make sure to also hit that bell notification icon so you don't miss a thing. Thanks a lot for watching and I'll see you in the next video.